Gypsy Rose Blanchard spent just under 8 years in prison for second-degree murder, and though she thinks her punishment was too harsh, she also surprisingly says it was a positive experience. Here's how. In June 2015, Dee Dee Blanchard was found stabbed to death in her home. Her then 23-year-old daughter, Gypsy, was nowhere to be found. This was particularly concerning for authorities, considering that Gypsy was wheelchair-bound with cancer and a variety of other illnesses. In the years prior, Dee Dee had dedicated her life to being Gypsy's sole caretaker and provider. To everyone's relief, Gypsy was found shortly after. She was fine, better than before. She was walking and appeared to be totally healthy. It's then that she made a disturbing confession. She wasn't ill at all. Her mother had been faking it in a clear-cut case of Munchausen syndrome by proxy, in which a carer fakes illnesses and disabilities of someone in their care for attention and sympathy.
I feared more than anything that if I ran away, that things would be worse for me at home.
Gypsy had joined a dating site and met Nicholas Godejean. She told him the truth about her mother's deception, and they soon devised a sinister plan. She asked Godejean to kill her mother. He agreed and traveled from Wisconsin to the Blanchards' home in Springfield, Missouri to commit the act. Godejean was sentenced to life in prison, where he still is. Gypsy received a 10-year sentence in 2016, but was released on parole in December 2023. Gypsy served her sentence at the Chillicothe Correctional Center in Missouri, and Distractify reported that she was, against all conventional wisdom, living her best life there. She made friends and worked towards her GED. She famously said that 10 years in prison was better than 10 more years with her mother. Gypsy felt that prison gave her the freedom she had always wanted, and she could live as what she called a normal woman.
Since my incarceration, I am finally free to build relationships and friendships.
She also formed a stable relationship with her father and stepmother, according to A&E. She started a relationship with a Louisiana teacher, Ryan Anderson, through phone calls and letters, and they got married in 2022. They have since split up.
I do regret getting married in prison so fast.
In a 2019 interview with A&E, Gypsy's father, Rod Blanchard, stated that his daughter was happy and optimistic in prison. He also added that she preferred not to discuss Dee Dee or her murder with him. Gypsy's stepmother, Christy, likewise told the Springfield News Leader that her stepdaughter was doing really well and just looking forward. A family friend, Fancy Marcelli, revealed to the Springfield News Leader that Gypsy had picked up 2 new hobbies, photography and cosmetology. Marcelli said that Gypsy took photos of fellow inmates, had a job in prison, attended school, and made friends for the first time in her life. That said, there were signs Gypsy wanted out of prison. In 2017, she did an interview with Dr. Phil. Though she expressed some regret over Dee Dee's death, she added that she believed her sentence of 10 years was too long.
I don't believe that I'm in the right place to get the help that I need.
Her father, Rod, agreed, telling A&E that his daughter's 10-year sentence was too harsh. In an attempt to secure an early release, he launched an online petition. Rod explained that ultimately, he believed that everyone, including himself and society, had failed Gypsy. In 2021, Gypsy revealed in a letter to the Springfield News Leader that she was writing a book about her life to tell her story on her terms. She also said that she was working on rehabilitating herself to make her transition into society as smooth as possible, hoping that she could one day help fellow victims of abuse. That book finally came out after her release in January 2024. Gypsy and 2 other writers published an ebook called Released: Conversations on the Eve of Freedom. Right after her release in December 2023, Gypsy told people that she wishes she would have confided in other family members she was not really ill. She acknowledged that rather than goading her ex-boyfriend into murder, she should have thought to go to the police for help. Now 32, Gypsy shared a realization that she came to in prison, saying, "I want to make sure that people in abusive relationships do not resort to murder. It may seem like every avenue is closed off, but there is always another way. Do anything, but don't take this course of action." If you or someone you know may be the victim of child abuse, please contact the Child Help National Child Abuse Hotline at 1-800-4-A-CHILD, 1-800-422-4453, or contact their live chat services.